Hi, friends. So today I wanted to talk about the devil's strategy on how he tries to confuse us and deceive us, and how to overcome the devil's strategy. So if we look at Ephesians 6 verses 12, if you have the King James version, it's page 1487. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood." So we're not wrestling against human or human natures. It's not flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world. Rulers of darkness. So evil spirits. Against spiritual wickedness in high places. Let's read that again. Ephesians 6, chapter 6, verses 12. "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." Let me show you what it says. Right there. You able to see it? So that right there shows you, sorry, I'm in my meditation room. So that right there shows you that we're not just dealing, our true enemies are unseen. They're in the spiritual world and they're unseen, right? Evil demons and his Satans are unseen. We can't see them because they're in high places, rulers of the dark world. The dark world. What is that? It's hell, right? That's the dark world. The rulers of the rulers of the darkness of this world. So the devil is a divider. He likes to divide God's children. He likes to deceive and he likes to destroy. Have you noticed every time, we have so many things in life to be grateful for. You know, we're grateful we're alive, that we're able to watch this video, that we have a home, we can take care of our kids, we have great jobs, we're breathing, we're living, we're walking. We all have something to be grateful for, right? But for some reason, he only reminds you of the one thing that you don't have. And we keep focusing on that instead of focusing on the millions of things that we should be grateful for. You know, he doesn't let us focus on the good times or how far you've come or how you're doing better this year compared to last year, how you're working on yourself, how you're continuing to grow, how you watch what you say, how you're trying to grow as a Christian. He doesn't let you focus on that. He lets you focus on the one thing that you don't have, which we all have things that we don't have. But the point is, if we're progressing, he won't let you focus on the progress that you made. He doesn't let you focus on, and the reason why he does that is to distract you from God's words, to distract you from the blessings that you did receive from God, and you are continuing to receive from him. So he doesn't want to, he wants you to distract you and for you to focus on one negative thing that you don't have, or one thing that you don't have. But then we're not counting the blessings of the million things that we currently do have. We're not counting the blessings of how much we've changed and worked on ourselves and how life has just become better for us compared to last year. Or at least if it's not, then at least we're aware of it. You know, the awareness is the blessing, because that's the first step to change, is awareness. And then you can work on the steps that you need, right? So he doesn't let us focus on that. He only likes to focus on the negative things. And that's one of the things I want to point out, you know, because he just tries to distract your mind. So instead of focusing on what we don't have, how about we focus on the things that we do have and being grateful? And I think one way to overcome Satan's distraction is to show gratitude. You know, gratitude for what you do have. You know, I'm grateful that I'm able to drive. I'm grateful that I can feed my family. I'm grateful that you're watching this YouTube video, so that means you probably have some kind of internet connection, or, you know, some people don't have internet connection, but you have it because you're obviously watching this, right? So there's a lot of things to be grateful for, And I feel like the more you're grateful, especially for little things, the fruit it's going to grow. You're going to keep getting more and more and more. So it's very important. So the main thing I wanted to focus today is to realize that our enemies are unseen. They're in the spiritual world, and it says they're against the rulers of darkness of this world, and they're in against spiritual wickedness in high places. So they're unseen. And what we're supposed to do is put on the armor of God. It says, put on the armor of God. If we look at Ephesians 6 verses 11, put on the armor of God that ye may be able to stand against the wills of the devil. So you have to ask God to protect you and to put on the armor of God to protect you from, evil spirits or any kind of evil distraction that's not part of your destiny. Anything, you have to put on the armor of God. So if we look at right here, Ephesians 6 verses 11 on page 1487 on the book of James, if you have that. So it says right here. It says, put on the armor of God to go against the devil, basically, right? So we have to put on the armor of God and ask for God to protect us and to keep us strong, So we have to be able to do that. We have to be able to do that. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, so basically I just want to talk about how he's a deceiver. He can make you feel like, I don't have anything, or I'm this. I bet you're doing so much better compared to last year. I bet if not from last year, from at least 5 years ago. So as long as you're making progress, you're aware, and you're continuing to grow, I think it's absolutely fine. But we have to definitely put on the armor of God and ask, God to protect your home, to protect your kids, watch over them, guide them, help them become the person they're destined to be, help them become the person He wants them to be, and protect you, to guide you, and help you become more Christ-like. Put on the armor of God, and you don't fear anything. All right, bye guys. Thank you. Bye.